everyone, welcome to Savi's Palette. My name is Savita and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes of my mom. It's a dal based curry and we use rich gourd or what we call Heerekai. We call it Thove and it is kind of specific to our Karnataka cuisine where I'm from India, and I'm excited to share that with all of you today. Let's go ahead and get started. Rich gourd is this vegetable. It's a type of a gourd with ridges on it, and like I said, we call it Heerekai. I'm going to show you how I cut it. I just scrape out the ridges so it's not sharp and it's quite smooth, and then I chop off the edges, cut it into half and take out the rind like so. So I tend to cook all my vegetables in the microwave because it's just easier. And the standard rule of thumb I follow while cooking in a microwave is to microwave it for 8 minutes. And this works very well for almost all vegetables. Very few vegetables require more time than that. So I cut it up into 3/4 of an inch pieces and cook them. So here's a chopped rich gourd. I'm just going to put a splash of salt in it, okay? And I'm going to cover it up and microwave. So a quick run through of the other ingredients needed for this dish. About 1/4 cup of coconut. I usually chop up fresh coconut and freeze them. So when I want to use them, I take out the amount I want and thaw it out. 1.5 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 medium fresh turmeric chopped up. You can use a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 cup of curry leaves, some cilantro, and 5 green chilies. And I have 1 tomato which has been chopped up and ready to be used. I actually microwave this for a minute before I use them in the dish. I also have 1.5 cups of cooked dal, to which we're going to add the ground mixture and the vegetable. So we're going to go ahead and grind all these. Turmeric, green chili. Okay, there you have it. So about 1/2 cup of water. Okay. And grind it. Okay. So here I have 1.5 cup of cooked dal, and I'm going to turn on the stove. And to this, I'm going to add 1 tomato, which I cooked for about a minute in the microwave. The cooked rich gourd is here. I don't want to pour the entire thing because I want to monitor how much water goes in there. So I'm going to start by adding just the vegetables. Let's mix this up. And to this, we're going to go ahead and add our ground mixture. This is fairly thick. Now let me just rinse all this off, and I'm just going to use the same water from the cooked rich gourd. Okay, let's add a teaspoon of salt. We'll also add some cilantro and some curry leaves, so they get all boiled together. So we're going to boil it at medium to low heat for about 5 minutes, so it gets nicely mixed together. So it's been boiling for about 4 minutes now. So to this, I'm just going to add about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Stir this up. I want to give it a quick taste to make sure everything is good. The salt, everything seems to be just right. So I'm going to go ahead and make the seasoning for this and let it boil at this low flame for a few more minutes. To make the seasoning, I have my seasoning little pan heated here. To this, I'm going to add some melted ghee. We'll add about a teaspoon of mustard seed, 1/4 teaspoon of hing or asafoetida. Stir that up. And I'm going to close this so we don't have the mustard sputtering all over. Now you can hear the mustard sputtering. So now we'll add 4 red chilies. Close it and just shake it up so the red chilies get toasted a little bit. We just need to add our seasoning to the Thove. Thove is ready. We always eat this with rice, but it also goes really well with chapati. So one of the things we love to eat our Thove is along with rice is something what we call sandige. These particular sandige, this one, it's a chilies. The chilies are soaked in buttermilk and salt, and then they are dried. Afterwards they're taken out and dried. And these, when deep fried, are exceptionally tasty. So I'm going to show you how I fry these. There is another sandige which is called arul sandige, and this is made of popped sorghum. Popped sorghum is also called arulu in my language. And that popped sorghum again is soaked up in water and mixed with chilies and many different spices, and they are dried up. And these, when fried, blooms up and are super tasty with the Thove. So I heat up the oil in my little seasoning pan here right on the stove instead of a big container, because I'm only frying a few of them at a time. And 2 things is you're wasting less oil here, and also it heats up really quickly. So I'm going to show you how beautifully this pops up. I'm going to put this in, and look how nice and big it's popped up. And I just slowly remove it. So there are many different types of sandiges available. You can find them, some of these in Indian store, but all of these are really tasty and they go very well with this Thove. And these can actually be microwaved. They pop up really beautifully even when you microwave them. I have some freshly cooked hot rice here, and I have all the 3 little sandige. So I'm going to serve myself some Heerekai or rich gourd Thove. Give it a quick taste. Time to taste. I can't wait. So I have my rice with the Thove. I'm going to take a little bit of this chili, my favorite. And let's... It is so flavorful, just like how my mom would make. And I hope you enjoyed watching me make this rich gourd Thove. And for these sandige, there are several different types called sandige available in the local Indian stores. You can eat any of those with this. Please like, share and subscribe this video. And I hope to see you all again. Thank you so much for watching Savi's Palette. Take care. Bye-bye.